complaints from women who have said to me, my husband would have a fit if I put up that much food, if I was canning all the time and buying extra food and putting it back. Really? Well, is your husband going to complain when there's nothing left for him to eat? Because the stores aren't looking good. I mean, I got pictures that I have seen on the internet from North Carolina, from Georgia, from all over this country. The store shelves are empty. So I don't know what's going on with you women, some of you, that, I don't know. Trying to be careful. Especially if I had children, which this person does. I don't know what kind of thoughts are racing through this person's mind, but if you think that you're going to feed your kids when you don't have a garden, you don't have a freezer other than on top of your refrigerator, and the stores are like not full of food, we got empty shelves, and they're getting worse. Prices of food have gone up 30%. I saw a roast in the store last week that was $28. Get real. I mean, your husband's not going to let you put back any extra food. Well, you know what? Does he really know? If you bought 6 extra cans of food or another bottle of shampoo or an extra bottle of cooking oil or, some oatmeal, put it back, or extra potato flakes or extra pancake mix and a couple extra syrups or whatever, some soup, vegetable soup, meat, chicken, vegetable soup, beef stew. There you go. There's a whole meal. Is he going to know if you buy 3 beef stews and 3 chicken vegetable soups and put them back? And if you did it every time you went to the store, and if it got to be a little much, put it in a shoebox, put it under your bed or in your closet. Put it in the laundry room cupboard. You'll probably never see it there. I don't know, but before I let my kids go hungry or take a chance of that happening with the way things are going right now, I'd be buying extra anyway. And I don't know what happened to the ladies around. I don't know. We were raised with grit and gumption. Pull those britches up, Barney. Stand up for yourself and your children. My grandmother said one time to my grandfather, be a pretty sorry hen that could peck for a few chicks. Meaning, it's going to happen. I'm going to take care of myself. Whether you're here or not, I'm taking care of myself. And I'm taking care of my kids. Regardless, whatever happens, that's going to happen. And I don't know what kind of woman wouldn't stand up and say that anyway. I don't know. It's not getting any better. People think we're just going to roll right out of this. We're not rolling right out of anything. Looks like we're getting ready to fall off a cliff, if you ask me. The gas is sky high. The food is getting higher by the day. Every time I go to the store, the price of stuff just keeps rising and rising. It's like, really? Come on. It's ridiculous. I don't feel like we have a leader. We're kind of just out here flapping in the wind, taking care of ourselves here, trying to figure it out as we go, because it's sink or swim, basically, people. And like somebody's going to save you. My grandmother always had a huge garden. We went out there and we helped her. We helped. Nobody showed up with a basket thinking they're going to fill that thing up without helping. That didn't happen. It's like somebody's going to come and save you. It's not going to happen. When you go to the store thinking you're going to fill your little buggy up and those shelves are bare and you got 3 mouths to feed, what are you going to feed them with? You better look out. It's coming. And it ain't coming to my house because I'm prepared. It ain't coming to my house because I've looked ahead. I've seen this coming. I was given the word. I was given the word back in the late fall of 2019. The Lord said, Rhonda, better fill your shelves. And I've been working on it hard ever since. I'm no fool. Besides that, I was raised with a family that No, you keep a good garden and you get some animals and you put some meat in your cupboard. You put some veggies in your cupboard. We've been canning for decades. I don't know, forever. We've been putting food back because you're responsible for yourself and for your children. And if you're not going to look out for them and stand up for them, then I don't know who's going to. Don't come knocking on my door. I got my own kin to take care of. I think that it's just amazing to me. I don't know. I hate to call somebody weak, but come on now. Really. When you go to the store and you can't get what you need and you got ships out in the ocean sitting there full that can't deliver and stuff's coming through the mail slower and slower. Shoot, Amazon used to be you could get it in one day. I have Amazon Prime. It's like 3-4 days before I see my stuff. Some people aren't even getting their mail every day. They get it once a week. I got a girlfriend that told me, how often do you get mail? I said, every day. She said, we don't get ours but once a week. I said, really? My sister? No, a couple times a week. This world isn't what it used to be. And if you're not looking out for yourself and your kids, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you, sister. I wouldn't leave it to my husband to do it. There are good husbands out there. There are guys that are on it and get it. And there's guys that go to work and that's about all they can deal with, and that's fine. But by golly, woman, if you're pushing out kids, you better be watching out for them, taking care of them, and preparing for them, making sure they have what they need. I don't know. Today's people just are not like yesterday's people, I guess. Or maybe it's where I'm living. My family was raised in the South. They're raised in the South and they worked hard from sun up to sundown, and they did what they needed to do to survive because they knew if they didn't do it, nobody's going to do it for you. And you might think, oh, I got money, I'll just go buy what I need. Well, it's hard to buy it if it ain't on the shelf now, isn't it? So if you're not looking ahead now or yesterday when you should have been looking ahead, when it gets so bad that you can't afford a $35 roast and your hamburger is up to $7, you got to feed kids every day and you got to feed them healthy. They have to have nutritional food. It gets expensive. I feel bad for these parents that have 5 kids plus even. I mean, can you imagine? Couples that are just a male and a female married young couple are having a hard time making it. I would really doubt the day that anybody would tell me, no, you can't have a garden. No, you can't be buying extra food to put back. Really? Wake up, buddy, because it's happening anyway. I don't know. That's just me. I guess you do you, but while you're doing you, just know I'm going to do me. And my door is not going to open when you come knocking and you're saying, I don't have anything to eat. Because even if you're Miss Moneybags and you think you can handle it now, that money's not going to get you very far when there's nothing on the shelf. And you're not going to pay me to have my food. And I'm not a selfish person. I'll give somebody the shirt off my back any day of the week. But when things get bad, if they do, you've been warned. And you've been warned for a long time. It's been 2 years of this chaos and getting worse by the minute. And if you haven't woke up yet, well, hello. Wake up, shut off the snooze alarm. It's time. Join in with the rest of us and realize, hey, you better start making preparations, especially if you got babies. I don't know. I wish you all luck, and I will pray for you. But you better get some gumption. You better get some grit. You better pull your britches up. Pull those sleeves up to your elbows. You better dive in, get yourself a garden going, and put back some food from the grocery store. Get a couple shampoos put back. some soap so you can clean them babies up, whatever. But you better do it, because nobody gonna do it for you. And if somebody's telling you no, you better have a sit down with them and reevaluate your situation. All right, now that I've calmed down just a little bit, I want to make sure I got one thing right. My grandmother said it would be a pretty sorry hen that couldn't scratch for a couple chicks. Not peck. I was just all revved up there. But anyway, it'd be a pretty sorry hen that couldn't scratch for a couple chicks. That says it all, doesn't it? And that's where I'm going to leave you. Good luck to you. Prayers and love to you all. And be kind to one another. Take care. Bye-bye.